Hi everybody, this is the Golden Era Bookworm. Today I'd like to talk about Alan Stephan's full body training routine which he used for the 1948 Mr. USA contest. Now Alan Stephan won the 1946 AAU Mr. America as shown in the photo. He competed against Steve Reeves, I believe, in the 1947 Mr. America and lost. However, he is still remembered as one of the classic bodybuilders of the late 40s. Now, the source of this particular article is once again Your Physique 1948 April with Steve Reeves on the cover. As mentioned, the full body routine is this one's actually one I'm really excited about. We've gone through Charles Atlas's full body routines, and I thought Charles Atlas was a beast. I mean, no doubt he is, but just wait till you hear Alan Stephan's. This is amazing. It's really fantastic. So for his warm-up, he actually used the parallel bars as shown in this photo, and he performed, I think, 15 minutes of hand balancing to warm up the whole body. Now that's really unusual. I've never heard of this before. It's basically calisthenics or gymnastics, you could say. That's pretty phenomenal. I mean, that would exhaust anyone. But of course, we're talking about these bodybuilders back then. These guys could do everything, and that's what I find so amazing about them. They were all-round athletes. Not like today's bodybuilders that are just a big pile of muscle and they can barely breathe. These guys had muscle. It wasn't as exaggerated as the guys nowadays. They were as strong or stronger, and they could do anything. They were real Supermen. Now, after his 15-minute hand balancing warm-up, his first group of exercise was a superset, where he would do dips with 105 pounds, that's basically 45 kilograms, for 12 reps for 6 sets. And he actually mentions in this article that his mentor, Leo Sterner, would actually do 170 pounds up to 200 pounds for 10 reps. 90 kgs. Far out. I mean, that's incredible. It's incredible. Upright rows would follow with God knows how much poundage. It doesn't actually say in the article. Again, 12 reps, 6 sets. Mind you are seeing real photos here that are part of my collection of magazines that I've personally taken. These have never before been seen on the internet. Again, this is the Golden Era Bookworm, your online free Golden Era library. Remember that. Now then he would perform sitting barbell curls. As you see, he's actually sitting on a 45-degree angle bench, and he would curl from this seated position. Now I know that Arnold Schwarzenegger would do early on in his career seated barbell curls as well. It allows you to use a lot of poundage without having to necessarily cheat it to the point where it would go up. On top of that, Alan Stephan would also use cheat girls, going all the way up to 215 pounds for 1 rep. I mean, I told you these guys are strong. These guys are goddamn strong. Unbelievable. Pulldowns would follow, and he would do several different types of pulldowns. The first two would be straight arm pulldowns, which basically resemble pullovers. Close grip pulldowns with 100 pounds. He would move on to wide grip pulldowns, straight arm pulldowns with 120 pounds. Then he would do wide grip pulldowns behind the neck with 180 pounds. 5 sets of each exercise for 10 reps. So he's targeting, I guess, different parts of his lats. He's trying to get nice width, and I mean, if you look at some of the photos of Alan Stephan from his back, he had a very nice, thick, wide back. Well known because he actually did these I believe, perhaps even in a giant set, or at least one right after each other. That's a lot of work. That's 15 sets for the back, and we're not even finished with the program yet. Upper pectorals would follow with Incline Flyes, performed with 70-pound dumbbells, 10 reps, 7 sets. You can see him doing it there. 3.5 plates on each side of the dumbbell. Unbelievable. All on that incline bench. Biceps. He would again target his biceps after using the Supermen curl. Now, the Supermen curl I see nowadays performed poorly, and I've decided to actually start a new segment, which I will start very soon, and I'm going to call it Vince's Gym, where I'm actually going to go through all these old school exercises and demonstrate them for you, because I'm tired of seeing all these exercises performed online horribly. Now here, actually, Alan Stephan is doing it correctly. You are supposed to circle the arms as you do them, and they're supposed to pass each other. It ends up looking like a figure 8, the Supermen curl. And you supinate on the way up and pronate the hand on the way down, and simultaneously the other arm is doing it, and it becomes a rhythm, and it looks like a figure 8. People will look at you strange, but this is the correct way of doing it. And I've said this before, if you look online on YouTube for Vince Garonda Supermen curl, it's a very fuzzy video, but Vince shows you correctly how to do it. I want to make basically a remake of that video, but in HD quality, so you guys can actually see how to do it properly. It hits both the biceps brachii and the brachialis, the brachialis, which lies underneath. It is a fantastic exercise. Stiff-legged deadlifts would follow with 300 pounds for 4 sets. And this would obviously target the lower back and the hamstrings. As I said, he wasn't done with his back yet. And you can actually see his back flaring there. His lats flaring at the bottom there. There's a bit of a stain there. But can you see how wide his lats were? He had really wide lats, Alan Stephan. And he's even smiling in all these photos while doing these incredible poundages. It's just incredible. Here is Alan Stephan. I mean, you can count the plates. There's 5.5 plates on each side of that dumbbell. They are, from what I read, 85-pound dumbbells there. He's not lying. I mean, this is incredible. Incline dumbbell presses up to 105 pounds, 8 to 10 reps. Incredible. And he would actually vary here his elbow width, I forgot to say. So with the lighter dumbbells like 55, 60 and 75 pounds, he would actually go very wide. He would keep his elbows very wide, and they perform the exercise more like flies. But as the poundage got heavier and heavier, he would bring his elbows in and next to the body, obviously to protect the shoulder joint. A very smart thing to do. Finally, legs would finish the workout similar to Clarence Ross's workouts. He would squat 300 pounds, 340, 380 pounds, 420 pounds for 6 reps. Unbelievable. With dumbbell pullovers. Dumbbell pullovers, though, would only be performed once a week. Leg presses would follow with 350 pounds, 450 pounds, and 520 pounds, with the reps and sets listed, with squats in between. Now, the article didn't actually say how much poundage he would use with squats in between, but that's just crazy. He would superset leg press with squats after having already done all those squats. That's just nuts. Incredible. Calf raises would end the program. 150-pound dumbbell for 20 reps for 7 sets done fast with almost no rest in between. This total body program, this full body routine would be performed 3 times a week while he was actually working in his new gym. That is Alan Stephan for you. Amazing. A real Superman. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed explaining it to you. There is Alan at his prime. Wonderful rib cage development. Thick chest. Look at those biceps. Beautiful veins, rippling. Strong forearms. And he's obviously performing a proper side chest pose there, as it should be. Casually leaning on that log just to say, yeah, I'm just leaning. I'm the man. Check it out. Amazing. This is a actual cover from Muscle Power magazine. I will also review Muscle Power in the near future. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me your comments. Thanks for watching. This is the Golden Era Bookworm, your online free Golden Era library. Don't forget it. Bye for now.